tonight. Here on Thursday, we are excited to have two incredible leaders. You might have seen them, and if you hadn't, let me welcome them. We have Michelle Chavez out of Los Angeles, California. She's part of the Women of Wealth. She's very excited about what she's doing. She's building teams, not only in Los Angeles, but all over the world. And we have a leader, Michael Gardner, and his fiancee, Jessica. They are building also all over the world. Very excited, but what you're going to hear about tonight. But Michael's going to share some great information that's going to be short, quick, and to the point. But what I want you to do is I want you to take everything he has that really relates to something that really connects to you and write it down on a piece of paper, because I'm going to tell y'all, there is nothing like this like I've ever seen before. So welcome tonight. My name is Jason Lee. Me and my wife, Emily, live here in Austin, and we're excited to give you some powerful information, but let you see what only a few people have seen. And you get to be the pioneers of something huge and massive. So let's get started. I'm going to hand it off to you. I about called you Sasha. My bad. I'm so sorry. Michelle and Michael Gardner. Let's hit it.
All right, guys. You know I love working with you two. Jason, you're an icon in the industry. And Michelle, you're an icon. You've been doing this 18, 19 years. And I know you're representing the Women of Wealth tonight. And we got a bunch of so we're gonna jump into the slides. I'm gonna pull you guys back up here in just a little bit and give me some of your thoughts and insights about what we're about to go over. We got some important information we're gonna share with everybody tonight. So I hope everybody got their teams on and got their guests on, and here we go. Everybody is in the pursuit of financial freedom. Would you agree with that? If you wake up in the morning to an alarm clock, or you wake up every day and leave your house to go out and work at punch a clock, make money, run a business, whatever it is, when you leave your door, you're out there for the pursuit of financial freedom. We have something here tonight that we're going to share with you that's unlike any type of freedom that you've seen. And if you implement this information, it can change lives. It's already changing lives inside of our team. So we're going to get into a truth right off the bat. In order to become financially free, you must become financially fit. Would everybody agree with that? If I want to become physically fit, I have to be structured. I have to get into a routine, or I have to do something. I can't just, be on no routine and think my body's going to get fit. It's the same thing with our finances, guys. People do not show us how to become financially free and financially fit anywhere. You just don't see it. And one of the biggest things I love about this truth is, here's some nuggets. Here's a couple nuggets for you. 95% of people that win the lottery end up filing for bankruptcy, and they're worse off within 2 years of winning the lottery. Did you know that? They're giving a lump sum of money, but they don't know how to become financially fit with it. They go out and spend. And 2 years later, 95% of them are filing for bankruptcy. That's a huge number. Guys, here's another one. The NFL, National Football League. 78% of all NFL players file for bankruptcy within 5 years of retirement. Guys, no one ever taught them to become financially fit. 60% of NBA players. I know we have Jason is affiliated with the NBA. He's got some NBA player. Guys, I read a number. 60% of NBA players file for bankruptcy within 5 years of retirement. So what we're doing is we're showing information tonight that shows people how to become financially fit. And I'm gonna come back to them numbers here in a little bit when we get to some of our products and show you how we could have changed many people's lives. So I want to show you right now probably the most financially fit man in the world, and his name is Warren Buffett. He's worth about $80 billion, and he knows the keys to becoming financially fit, right? He actually has some secrets. The wealthy have secrets that they don't share. They keep among themselves. But here's one of Warren's best quotes, and it fits our company perfect. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And guys, 99% of people work for money. 1% put their money to work for them. And that's exactly what this statement means. If you don't find a way to put your money to work for you, you will work for your money until the day you die, period. It's a fact that's going to happen. So here's a few secrets that the wealthy know that they don't tell the average people. Okay. There's 3 pillars to financial fitness that are actually 3 secrets that the wealthy keep, and they spread amongst themselves and they don't bring it out to the average people. Number 1 is information. They're always learning. They're always looking for the newest thing out there, the newest way to leverage things and just to learn knowledge, more knowledge, because guys, knowledge is power. So if you understand that knowledge is power and information is power, you want to get as much of it as you can. That's what the wealthy do. And the wealthy are not only looking for power and knowledge, they're looking for systems. They're looking for automated systems to put their money to work for them. They're not looking to work for money. They're looking for systems that are automated that can put their money to work for them. And then they leverage. Number 3 is they leverage everything. They leverage their time. They leverage their finances. They leverage their money. They leverage systems. They leverage their knowledge. They leverage all of these pillars. And most people are not taught these 3 pillars and these 3 secrets. So we're going to get into some more of this as we go down the road, but that's a great slide to teach you what the wealthy are doing. So we're going to go into, here's one more secret that most average people do not know that the wealthy know. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. You realize that? They're not punching a clock. They're not just relying on a job. They're not just relying on one source of income, because what happens? What happens if something happens to them? Guys, that's a huge secret right there that most people do not know, but it's a huge, I wonder if I can share a company with you guys tonight that has 9 streams of income inside of one company. Can I get some comments down here about if everybody would love to learn some information on a company that can have 9 streams of income out of one publicly traded company? I see them. I see some yeses. Come on, show me. Let's go. We are Occupy Wealth, and we represent Wealth Generators as our company. And guys, Wealth Generators actually shows people how to find, grow, and keep their money. And we're going to go over a few slides because these are 3 pillars within the company themselves that are just as powerful as the 3 pillars that the wealthy have. Knowing how to find money that you already have that you're losing, and knowing how to grow it, and then knowing how to keep it is very powerful. So documentation beats conversation every single time, right? We're going to go into some documentation about Wealth Generators that we don't want you to take our word of mouth. We don't want you to listen to hype. We don't want you to listen to anything. We are using these products and these technologies. We can show you our accounts that our personal accounts, but we're also validated by a third party auditor. Guys, we can show everything our company's doing of a third party that has nothing to do with our company. And that right there is validation and credibility when you're showing it to other people. We're 3-year proven track record. It's actually almost a 4-year proven track record now. Third party auditors, publicly traded. Guys, we are publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. That's huge. FTC, SEC compliant. We're above board on everything we do. So the technologies that we're getting ready to share with you, these are technologies that are backed by documentation and in a publicly traded company. So you have the feel good of, if you start using these technologies, you know you're on the right track. Guys, we just opened 73 countries. We'll probably be in 100 companies real soon. And every one of our products is in a 5 trillion a day market. Unbelievable. And we just launched a new market that's about to be even bigger than that, I think. And we'll get into that here in a few slides. So let's show what we do. Here's the fine piece of WG. It's called WG Money. This is where you find the company helps you find money, and finding money is keeping money. Guys, do you know what? Saving a dollar is earning a dollar, right? If I save a dollar and I keep it in my pocket, it's a dollar that I was going to spend, but I got to keep it. So it's actually like an income. If I can save $8,000 this year that I would have paid out, it's like me earning an extra $8,000. So WG Money is actually, we have the America's Money Mentor, Mr. Ross Jardine, who he mentors the billionaires, the millionaires in this country, and tells them what to do with their money. So can you imagine having Ross Jardine as your personal finance coach, and he's telling you exactly what to do? what to pay off credit cards first, how to get out of this debt, how to do this, and everything's in little videos that are precise. So if you have a piece of your financial, whatever you're doing with your finances and you have a little problem with it, there's videos, there's webinars, there's lessons that he does every single month that helps us with every aspect of our finances. And, it's priceless. The value to have Ross Jardine and all of his videos is absolutely priceless. That's number one. And guys, that's going to help you find money that's already coming into your household that you're losing just because you don't know where it's going. You don't know how it's structured out. And if he can help you find some of the money, that's going to be one of the sources of income right there. Number two is the grow portion of Find, Grow, Keep. And this is where it gets pretty interesting, because I know Jason and Michelle, they love to get in here and talk about this grow piece. So I'm going to go through these real quick, and then we're going to pull them up and talk about these technologies that are in the market. But guys, we have technologies right here in the currencies market, the equities market, WG startups. We have all different types of services and technologies for everybody. Whether you have a lot of money to invest or whether you have no money to invest, we are here and we have products that can help you with everything we do. Number one, our product is Rise. That's a fully automated trading system inside of the biggest market in the world, the Forex currency market. And the banks actually use algorithms and they use these technologies to generate massive products. I'm going to show you in a minute, but Rise is a fully automated technology that a year and a half ago, you had to have $100,000 or more on a brokerage account to even have access to this technology. And guys, we can share it with you tonight, and we're going to show you how you can use it and implement it for as little as $500 and get your account rolling. And that's a long-term product. Then we have FX1. That's leveraging the knowledge of the experts. FX1, the experts made the trades. They shoot you an alert to your phone right on the app, and you go right to your app. You get in the trade, you get out of the trade, and they're winning 72% of their trades. That's phenomenal. Some of the best experts in the Forex trading and binary options trading in the world. And you can actually get into that with as little as $100. So that's one that everybody can get into. FX Accelerator, it's just like Rise. It's automated. It's in the Forex market. It automatically trades, but it gives the trader, if you have a little knowledge of trading, it gives the trader a little more hands-on where you can go in and stop trades or put a stop loss in or do, you can just be more hands-on with that type of technology right there. $500 minimum to start in a brokerage account and get that moving for you. Forex Builder, long-term advice. Again, what is pillar number one? Information, knowledge. Guys, if you're using Forex Builder and you're looking for long-term advice with the experts, that's where you're going to leverage their information and their knowledge, and it's just going to it's going to come through and help you. And WG Equities. Equities is the first product that WG launched with almost 3.5-4 years ago, and that is up over 4,000% since its inception. I went out and I met the owners. The owners said if somebody had $10,000 in the equities account and just left it alone over time, over 3.5-4 years, that $10,000 account would have turned into $80,000. That's the performance that these things are doing, and that's phenomenal. So every one of these technologies we're showing you are crushing the banks, are crushing the 401ks. We're crushing the mutual funds. We're crushing CDs. We're crushing everything out there. It doesn't matter which one is for you. Every one of them is crushing it. And then we have the WG startups, one of the newest technologies we have, to where you become Shark Tank. You actually get to do all the information. They bring the information to us, and we can see all of these startup companies that are coming. And as they come in, that we get to watch the videos. We get to learn about the owners, learn their business plan, learn their advertising, their marketing plan of these products and these companies that nobody knows about yet. And if you like them, I have people in my team right now that they're loving this startups because they're investing in these startups right now. Just imagine if you could have grabbed some shares before anybody knew what Facebook was, or before anybody knew what Instagram was, or before anybody knew what Starbucks was. They were all up and coming companies that people got involved with before anybody knew about them. And if you invested in these companies, it's game over for you. So that's just some of the products we do right there. I'm I'm going to stop the slides right here and pull up Michelle and Jason, because I got one more that I want to go into right after this. But guys, we went over the 3 pillars. Jason, I'm going to let Michelle go first.
Yeah,
but we went over the 3 pillars that the wealthy know. Actually, the 4 pillars, because the 7 streams of income, most people don't know that. That's another secret. And then we just went through a bunch of technologies that we're using in the market that are just crushing it. They're letting customers win. Anybody that uses these technologies is winning. So I want to get your feedback, Michelle, on just what you see from a woman's point of view coming.
Absolutely. This is really exciting, guys, because I mean, if you pay attention to the market and what's happening, I mean, this is literally like you being your own bank, but without the bank actually taking your money. And you could literally get started with, I mean, a low cost. You know, many other financial industries require you to come in with like thousands of dollars, and they wouldn't even talk to you unless you were like this millionaire or this person that has like had these thousands of dollars. Also, if you're someone that maybe has a 401k that's just sitting there and it's not really doing anything for you, this is a great company that you could pretty much come in, you can roll your 401k, and it can actually start working for you while you sleep. And I mean, we've seen some great results from, you know, some of our members and some of our customers. I mean, I'm blown away just by seeing what some of these products are doing. And I mean, it's just a really, really exciting, and just be grateful that you've been presented with an opportunity to come in at the right place at the right time. You know, when, I mean, right now, currencies and Bitcoins, I mean, this is like the future. This is the now, you know, and absolutely amazing, you know, just to have something and be a part of something so huge.
Awesome. Thank you, Michelle.
I agree 100% with that, man. I don't know how I can even say anything after that, Mike.
I know. It's tough.
But one thing I will say is, you know, you said earlier, you can go look for these things in a lot of different places all over the world. But like Mike said, we have it all in one place. It's all right here. You know, I want you to comment solid and consistent below. When he talked about Rise, that is solid and consistent. That is probably one of the most powerful places you can deposit your money. But when you have a third-party auditor to back it up, case closed. But anyway, so just take a look at this. Very powerful. You know, I was looking at it when you were talking, Mike, and I was looking at how many investments I can be like my own Shark Tank I can look at. I thought I was like, man, I can, you know, you can look at these things, and this is what we have here. So thank you very much. Appreciate it, Mike.
Awesome. I'm going to keep you guys up just for a minute. And I just want to go over it because Rise is up over 22% in the last 9 months. Guys, 22% on your money in the last 9 months. And past performance does not guarantee future returns, but we know what Rise has done over the last 3 years. It hasn't closed a losing day in 3 years. And that's phenomenal returns when you can leverage a technology in the markets like that. I have one of our best friends, Penny Harper. We were just over at her house, and she actually rolled over one of her 401ks that wasn't doing anything. I think it made 2% last year. So her 401k, 20 grand, was making 2%. She rolled it over into Rise. She forgot about it. 3 months ago, she rolled it over, and she just forgot about it. We went over there this weekend. We flipped it open. We said, "What's your account doing?" She goes, "What account?" And Jess helped her get in. You know, she had to learn what Capital City was. She had to learn what her password was. She didn't even know how to get into her account. We got into it, and she was up over $1,300 in 3 months and didn't even know her money was sitting there. That's how powerful these technologies are, guys. So I'm gonna set you guys down, and we'll bring you back up here in a little bit. All right, thank you. So now we're gonna go into we're into the grow, right? So these technologies in the markets, to have access to these are probably, I mean, millionaires and billionaires, they pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to have access to these technologies. Just one of them, just Rise alone is massive. And so when you try to put a value on having access to these technologies, it says 10,000 on the slide. I just say it's priceless. It's priceless because you don't know what these technologies are going to do for you the next year, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. You just have no idea when you're using technologies that are compounding inside the market. It's just amazing stuff. So we're going to go into what these things are doing. But we didn't even get to talk about cryptocurrency. Dang it, I had Jason up. I was going to talk to him about crypto, but here we go. I'm not a crypto guy. Jason's not a crypto guy. Michelle, I don't know how much she knows about crypto, but crypto is amazing right now. We're not experts, but this is the next technology that our company is getting into, cryptocurrency mining. And guys, if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency or you don't know about digital currency, you can Google it and just learn about crypto, because I can't even go in here and explain it to you. But here's one tidbit I'm going to give you. If you would have invested $1,000 back in 2010, 7 years ago, in gold, everybody, gold's a great investment, right? It's solid. It's a commodity. It's there. You can hold it in your hand. If you would have invested $1,000 into gold back in 2010, today it would be worth $1,030. So basically it's right around flat. It gained a little bit. It goes down. It fluctuates a little bit, but it would have been up $30 over 7 years. Not really a good return, but it's safe because that money is worth that $1,000, right? So basically, like putting it in a bank, gold is safe. If you would have put that same 1,000 into cryptocurrency back in 2010, $1,000 in Bitcoin back then is worth $15 million today. Unbelievable. Guys, I want to see this. I want to see this chat room blow up right now. $1,000 investment 7 years ago in gold is worth $1,030. That same investment in Bitcoin would have been worth over $15 million. And I think Bitcoin just hit $8,000 a coin tonight, guys. So if you don't know about cryptocurrency right now, you need to get knowledgeable on it. You need to learn about it. Google it. Whoever got you on this webinar, they'll send you some videos on it. Everybody on this webinar should be investing in digital currency. That's all I'm going to say about that slide. It's massive. Now we're going to go into the performance of all of our products. I can go into the performance, but basically when you're looking at the technologies that I went over with you a couple slides ago, all of them are up over 2.5%, 3% every single month. Past performance does not dictate you're going to guarantee future returns, but our products are crushing the bank. Guys, do you know the banks pay you less than 1% a year on your money? Less than 1% a year on your money. And if you look across the board right here on this screen, all of them are up over 2.5%, 3%, 3.1. Rise is up over 22% in 9 months. The performance is there. Somebody can put in the chat room here. If they go to wealthgenerators.com/performance, they can check the real-time performance on all of these technologies that we're going over with you guys. So I highly suggest, if you're new on here and you don't know what our products do in the market, go to that link and check out what they're doing, because it's mind-blowing when you consider the banks pay less than 1% a year. These products are doing 2.5%, 3% a month. Guys, that's massive. Here's exactly what the banks do. The banks take our money. So listen to this. Some banks are known to allocate as much as 20 to 30% of their funds. Remember that. Their funds, okay? And they put it into the Forex market. They use an algorithm. They use artificial intelligence, just like our product Rise, and they're known to generate between 40 and 60% of their total profits trading currencies. They're not trading them. They have algorithms and technologies, and they have the knowledge and the information of these technologies, and they're leveraging it to make 40 to 60% of their profits. And guess who their funds are? The banks are using their funds. It's our funds. Guys, when you deposit $1,000 in the bank or $500 in your savings account and you're making interest, you know what? Guys, you know what $1,000 at 0.05% on interest is in a bank account? $1,000 is 50 cents a year at 0.5%. 50 cents a year in interest. That's crazy. We had a lady not too long ago, Mamie. She's probably on the webinar here. She had $1,200 sitting in a bank account, and she had it there all year long. She made 22 cents. $1,200 sitting in a bank for 1 year, and it was Chase Bank. Everybody knows the bank. And 12 cents she made. She rolled that money into Rise. Her first month, I think she made $12 or $13 or whatever it was, but it blew away. She was just, blown away at just putting your money in a smarter place. Getting the information and the knowledge to put your money in a smarter place is all the difference in the world. So Guys, let's crush the banks. Let's beat the banks at their own game. They're sitting here playing with our money, taking all these profits, and they're using our money for free. We're loaning the banks our money for free. It's time to stop the madness. Let's get some comments down there saying, stop this madness. Now we're going to go into the keep section of our company. And we went through the find, we went through the grow. Now we're going to go through the keep. The keep is awesome. It's called Deductor. It's a mobile app that goes on your phone that actually helps you keep money that you usually give to Uncle Sam. Okay, so this thing tracks everything for you. It simplifies all your accounts into one area. It links all your transactions so you know everywhere your money's going. It links everything. It alerts you. Every time any type of money leaves out of your account, it alerts you. Most people don't have that. They just, you go spend $5 at Starbucks, you don't even realize you spent that money. And you do it 2 or 3 times a day. You do it 30 days a month. And all of a sudden, you don't even realize you spent $200 at Starbucks this month, right? Deductor app is going to help you with all of these features, and it has over 450 tax deductions that the average person doesn't even know they have. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, just using this one product alone can actually save you between $100 and $600 per month and put it back in your pocket. Guys, you know what $600 per month is back in your pocket using this app? That is $7,200 a year. Let me see how many people on this thread would love to just use this one mobile app with the technology on it to save $7,000 a year and not give that to Uncle Sam. That should be everybody in here. Everybody should be wanting to keep the money in their pocket and not give it to Uncle Sam. So now what we're going to talk about here is the value of all of the technologies we just talked about. How much do you think it would cost you to have access to every one of these technologies? Not just one of them, not 2 of them. I'm talking about all of them. Okay. I mean, it's prices. I think each one of them, if they're making you 2 to 3% a month on your money in the markets, some of them automatically, passively, without you touching anything, guys, they're worth thousands of dollars each. Every one of them on here is worth probably $500 to $1,000 per month each. Because if someone drops in, someone drops in 20 grand, 50 grand, or rolls over 100 grand from a 401k, how much do you think it's worth to them to make $1,000 or $2,000 a month on their money? Would it be worth, $1,000 to make $2 grand? They'd pay that all day. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you tonight, you're going to have access and knowledge and information of what we offer this to the public for. It's going to blow your mind. We offer everything on the All-In Pack for $199 a month. Unbelievable. You shouldn't even be able to touch one of these products for $199 a month. The Deductor app that we just showed on the last slide is saving people $100 to $600 per month just using that app alone. So if I could save $600 a month, do you think it's worth it for me to pay $199 to get access to just the Deductor app? I'm not even talking about all the other products. But what if the company said, you know what, if you come all in with us and you want to share this and just share the products and start doing this, we're going to give you access to everything for $199. Mind-blowing deal. I know people that actually, they laugh at that when I actually show them the performance of what the technologies are doing. And then I show them the price per month that they can get access to it too. They actually laugh, but it actually gets better than that. Would anybody out there love to use all of the technologies in the All-In Pack for free? What if you could use Rise for free? What if you could use the FX1 for free? What if you could use the Deductor app for free? What if you could use the equities or the WG startups or all of these technologies? Ross Jardine being your personal finance mentor for free and not call him. Is anybody interested in free? I see some comments coming through here. Guys, it don't get no better than free. Guess what? If you refer 3 people after your first month, they no longer touch you don't pay your $199. How's that? The greatest advertising and marketing in the world is word of mouth advertising. Guys, word of mouth advertising, you can talk to any business owner out there, and word of mouth is the greatest advertising I ever did in my store, anybody ever did in their store, because it's personal people giving personal referrals to things that they love, that they're using, and that they know other people need. Guys, do you think there's 3 people that might want to use these technologies? There was over 1,600 people alone just in our team last month that came into our business because everyone is interested in these technologies. And when you show them how they can get it for free, guess what? Everybody becomes a referral. Everybody's referring this to people that they want to help, because would you let your mom, your brother, your friend, or your cousin make less than 1% a year in a bank account when you're making 25 or 30% a year on your money using these technologies? You better not. Better not. So I'm gonna pull Jason and Michelle back up real quick, because before we get any further, just getting your product for free right here and referring it out to 3 people, guys. I would refer this without ever getting compensated. I use the technologies, and I would actually refer this out to people just because I can help people win. I can help people beat the banks, and people should be using these technologies. And I just feel it's my job to share it with them, whether I got a check or not. Now, I'm not going to send the commissions back that they give me, but I would actually refer this out for nothing. So, Michelle, what do you think about that?
This is amazing. I mean, really, this is the best of all the worlds. You get amazing products, you share it with people, which you're already going to do, especially if you're getting a high return on your investment. Why wouldn't you share it with people? I mean, it's like anything. You go to the movies, you go to a new restaurant, you tell people about it. So having all of these products, getting it for free, and you're making money while you sleep, it can't get better than this.
That's awesome.
Well, we agree. Hey, you said it was $270 or $199, and now it's free. Well, really, the company's paying for it, but you won't find anything like this. I just told a guy earlier, I said, there's nothing out there where you can grow your money like this. And when your money's growing, now it costs you nothing, not 1 penny once you get started. So really take a hard, thinking of that right now, because what he's getting ready to show you is going to blow your mind even more. So back to you, Mike.
Okay, so the next thing I'm getting ready to show you, thank you guys, we're going to drop you down. The next thing I'm getting ready to show you is for all my smart friends out there. My smart friends know that 2 incomes are better than 1, right? Are 2 paychecks better than 1? Because if you're using these technologies and it's making you money, I consider that basically 1 paycheck or one income. That's 1 income. What if I could show you not only getting these technologies for free, but I could show you how to turn it into another stream of income? Okay, if you don't want to hear about that, you can jump off the webinar right now and we're good. You can grab one of these products, you can use them as a customer, and you are going to benefit and you're going to make money. And you can still refer this to people and pay nothing for the technologies, even as a customer. But this next section we're going to go into, we're going to talk to the smart people that know 2 incomes are better than 1. And if I can show you how to refer it to 3 people and get your products for free and get the technologies for free, why would you stop at 3? Right? Because your people aren't going to stop at 3. What if your 3 that you referred this to wanted to get their product for free also? What if your 3 went out there and said, Mike, Jason, Michelle, I want to come in and do this. I want to use the technologies, but I want to refer 3 people. And then them 3 actually wanted to get their product for free too. What if just 9 referrals came into your business, into your little group? 3 from you, and then your other 3 just got 3, 2 or 3 each, right? As soon as 9 all impacts came into your business, it's a guaranteed $500 a month residual income. Guys, do you hear that? So we showed you the income on using the products. We showed you can be a customer. All of our customers make money. All of our customers that use these products are making money and making income. Now we're showing you on the referral side of it, who would refer this out if the company's going to pay you for them referrals? It gets a lot better than this, guys. 9 referrals in your group is a guaranteed 500. We just had, 10 or 20 people just in the last few days get acknowledged for hitting this rank right here alone inside of this one team. That's how powerful this is. $500 residual income is an asset that's huge. And I'm going to show you guys what that asset here is in a minute. But what happens if them 9 people want to refer it too? Them 9 people want to go out and get their 3. The new people coming in, they want to get their product for free, and they just keep referring in your group. Here's what happens. Everybody gets paid on your personal sales, your personal referrals. That's your personal volume. And that's just like a job. If you go to a job and you personally sell a car, or you personally sell a piece of real estate, or you personally sell something, or you personally clock in and work some hours, that's your personal time. You're going to get paid for your personal time or your personal sales. It's no different than corporate America. Where we different from corporate America is called group volume, because them 9 people that just came in your group are all excited. They're starting to use the products. They're starting to make a 2%, 3% a month in the markets. And now they're excited to share it with 3 people, at least 3 people, and get their products for free. So what happens as your group starts getting bigger? We call that group volume here at WG. And group volume is the holy grail of what we do. And it absolutely changes lives. Here's what happens. You come in, you get started with whoever got you on this webinar. You tell them you're ready to go all in. You're ready to start referring your 3, and you bring in your 3 right there. Okay. You just did the first step of the business and you got your product for free. That's the first step. That's it. That's the most important step in everything I'm about to show you, is if you can refer this to 3 people and you bring 3 in with you, it all starts from there. It's like a snowball. The snowball's sitting on the edge of the hill. When you get your 3, that snowball rolls a little bit. Okay. Now your 3 are out there referring too. We're going to talk about your group volume. Your 3 start referring, and here's what happens. They start pushing that snowball down the hill. Okay. Your first person over there on the left, he pushed his snowball, and all of a sudden he's collecting people. Everybody's excited over there. Leg 2, they're all excited. Leg 3, they're excited. They're sharing it. Everybody. Now, how would you like to not only get paid on the 3 that you brought in on the top, but you get paid on all of the people down below that you didn't even refer, and you get paid on all of them because they're in your group? That's what group volume is. So let's say that's week 1. Okay. Week 1, you look at your business and all of a sudden it's flying. Now this could take a week. It could take a month. It could take 3 months. It could take 6 months. It doesn't matter. Once the snowball starts rolling, you can't stop it. It's just a matter of time, being consistent over time. That snowball is going to roll downhill. And as it keeps rolling downhill, look at this next slide, guys. That snowball is getting bigger. You don't want to get in front of that thing now. Now you can't even stop it. You can't even stop that snowball. So you started with your 3, you got your product free. You help them get their product free, right? So if you help them get their product free in the first 30 days, you actually make another commission on top of it when you help your 3 get their 3 in 30 days. That's called a go live. But then your snowball's rolling and everybody else is helping people refer. And this just becomes a giant snowball rolling downhill. Guys, here's what happens. Once 9 people are in your business, you're making $500, right? When 27 people are in your business, them 9 people are out. The new people are getting their 3. Some of them are getting 5. Some of them are getting 10. Some of them are getting 100. Some of them are like Randy and Miles getting 300, 400. You don't know how many people are going to get because they get excited to share this. And look at the numbers. 27 referrals inside of your group, still just 3 from you. Now, you don't want to stop there. You want to keep referring as many as you can, but only 3 from you unlocks the whole comp plan. And 27 people is $1,000 guaranteed income per month. 67 referrals in your group is $2,000 a month. 167 in your group. Snowball's rolling. Snowball's rolling. It's collecting things. It's collecting all types of stuff. It hits 167. You're now at a full-time income. You're more than a full-time income. The average income, I think, in America is $30,000 or $35,000 a year. Guys, you realize when you just have 167 referrals in your business, you're now making over 50 grand a year. Residual income. $50,000 a year residual income. That's with 167 people in your group. Snowball keeps rolling. Them 167 people, guess what they're doing? If they all bring in 1 person next week or next month, now you just doubled your team. You went from 167 to 333. Guess what? You not only doubled your referrals in your group, you just doubled your income from $4,500 a month to $9,000 a month. Now you're making $108,000 a year. 333 people in your group, $108,000 a year guaranteed income. Look at the numbers. I'm just going to keep going here because you can't stop it. If you say you only want to make $2,000 and that's your goal, once you get to $2,000, you can't stop the snowball. It's going to keep rolling. The snowball keeps rolling. It's just going to keep going. Your income's going to keep going. And then the numbers get big. I mean, they're just phenomenal numbers as they go down through here. And what I want to show you now is as you're building this income, this guaranteed income, it's an asset for you. And I want to show you what that's worth if you were to build something that paid you $500 or $1,000 a month residually, passively, without you having to go punch a clock for it. We're going to come into residual income. And can you afford not to have it? Guys, every single person on this webinar, every single person we know has residual bills. You know what residual bills are? Residual bills are bills that come to your house every single month. The house payment comes, the electric bill comes, the phone bill comes, the car payment comes, the car insurance comes, the house insurance comes. Every single month you have residual bills. Why would you not build something that paid you residual income? Think about it. My smart friends get it. If you have residual bills, you should be building something on the side, part-time, spare time, that brings in residual income. Guys, if you just made, we had 15 or 20 people just hit a $500 residual income in their first month in this business. We're just starting right now. The first 30 days just happened. And $500 residual is like somebody having equivalent to $120,000 in a bank account or in a 401k that's making 5% a year interest. That would be paying them about $500 a month residual income. So can you imagine 9 people in your group? Guys, I got to bring Jason and Michelle back up. 9 people in your group is equivalent to a 401k with $120,000 in it, paying you $500 a month. Flat out, unbelievable, crazy stuff that you're seeing here tonight. Michelle, what you got on that?
Man, where else are you going to find something like this? And if you're asking yourself, how am I going to find these people? Well, don't worry, because you would have all of the support that you would need right here. It doesn't matter if, you're the type of person that is a good recruiter or a person that's never done this before. It really doesn't matter, because we're here to help you to succeed. I mean, really, the product, the program sells itself. I mean, really, where else are you going to find something that has a whole line of great products? And then on top of that, you just need 3 people. And then as you build your team, you end up getting your product for free. Okay. And then on top of that, you're earning money, which you can actually invest that money back into any of those products that you choose. So then once you invest that money, I mean, your money is literally working for you 24/7, any which way you think about it. So, I mean, really, it's a no-brainer, guys. There's nothing like it out there.
Awesome.
I mean, we're professional givers. I mean, that's what we are. We're professional givers. That's what we are. We're a team that, you've heard before, people don't care about how much you know, but how much you care. You're part of that part of a team, and you get to be a part of something that grows. I was talking to a lady out of Michigan today. She's a teacher, retired teacher. And she said, I'm retired. And I said, did you make any money with anybody in school? Any other teachers? She goes, no. I said, how would you like to make a little percentage off everybody in the entire school? She goes, you're kidding me, right? See, it's sometimes hard for people to understand that. But just like J. Paul Getty said, he'd rather make 1% from 100 people than 100% of his own efforts. That's what we're doing here. And that's why when you're working a regular job, which a lot of you that are watching this tonight probably are, while you're at work, the team is building not only in the city that you're in, but in the country. Then all over the world, like Mike said from the beginning, we're in 73 countries. I know it's hard for you to stretch your vision like that, but that's what's happening here. Thank you, Mike.
Awesome, guys. I love what Mark Williamson just put on the comments. I'm reading all the comments. I can see everybody that's excited on here. But he said, how great is it that we have a company where we can build a residual income that can be greater than your residual bills? Guys, do you know what building a residual income that's greater than your residual bills means? That's financial freedom. That's where you get to be job optional. Put it in here. Job optional. If you want to keep going to work every day and you're making $4,000 a month, let's say you're making $4,000 a month at your job, and all of a sudden you have 167 people in your referrals over here, and you're making $4,500 a month in your part-time business that you just been referring out and getting people on these webinars for, let's say, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, whatever. let's say 8 months later, you're making 4,500, and now your part-time job is making more than your job that you go to every single day. That's called financial freedom. That's being job optional. That's waking up one day and going, you know what? I'd rather have my life than go clocking in at that job every day and letting that owner of that business own my job, own my life. Because all a salary is somebody paying you to own your life. That's all it is. That's somebody telling you how much your time and your life is worth, because that's all they'll pay you. When you get to a point where your residual income is making more than your job, you're now financially free, and you can actually do like Jessica, and you can fire your boss. And that's where it gets exciting. Guys, if that takes 8 months, a year, if it takes 2 years, who cares? That's the light at the end of the tunnel that we're all shooting for in this financial freedom. And that's what we want to do. So thank you, guys. I just got a couple more slides, and then we're going to close it all out.
Thank you, Mike.
So learn more about residual income. Guys, it's an asset it's just huge. So here we go. If you don't know, if you haven't taken a look at this network marketing profession lately, a lot of people don't know this, but take a look at the profession worldwide. In every country, it pays out approximately $200 million in commissions to distributors every single day of the year. Every single day of the year, network marketing companies out there, just like ours, are paying distributors, regular people, huge incomes to do the word of mouth advertising for their products and for their company. Guys, everybody on this webinar has referred people to a great restaurant. Everybody on this webinar has referred people to a great movie. Everybody on this webinar has referred people to lawn care maintenance guys, plumbers, just everything that people need every day is all about referrals, right? How many recommendations do you see on Facebook when somebody needs something and they just put a recommendation on there and they get 45 comments about where to go get something, or they're referring somebody or a service that they use that they love? It's no different here. We're referring products and services and technologies to people that they're going to thank you for years to come. So guys, maybe it's time you took a closer look, and maybe it's time you got a little piece of that $200 million a day that's being paid out in our industry. Because I know a lot of people on this webinar right now already have a little piece of that, and it's just growing. It just keeps growing. So how do you get involved with us? How do you go all in? What do? How do you join us? Who wants group volume? Guys, it's very simple. Get back with a person that got you on this webinar and say, I want to go all in right now. I want to do this. I want to refer my 3. I want to refer 10, but I'm going to get my first 3 as fast as I can. I want my products and technologies for free. I want to put my money to work for me. And then I'm going to go take massive action, and I'm going to help other people. Guys, in this industry, in our company, the way that you make a bigger income and the way that you promote yourself through the ranks is by helping other people. You can't go anywhere without helping people. That's the power of what we do. Take massive action. Say, I'm going to get my 3. I don't care if it takes you a month, 2 months, 3 months. I'm going to get my 3. And your 3 is not every month. Your 3 can be 1 month you get 1. The second month you get 1. The third month you get 1. It could take you 6 months to get 3. It doesn't matter. As soon as you get that third person, you're free. So that's your goal. And then take massive action. Help them 3 get their 3. Start making a residual income. And now you go into a holding tank that's freaking phenomenal. We get to actually leverage and create stories, create paychecks, create residual incomes for other people that have locked arms with us just out of the holding tank alone. So guys, it's time to get going. I'm going to bring Jason and Michelle back up to close it out, but that's it. You have the information, you have the knowledge, you have the proof, you have the documentation, you see the comp plan, you see the residual income, you have the knowledge and the information. What are you going to do with it? You're either in or you're out. Get back with the person and let them know where you are. Michelle, what do you got to close us out?
I just want to give a shout out to the ladies, in our group, the Women of Wealth. If you are a woman that's watching this and you feel like maybe you've been looking for something to do to make a difference in your household, in your family's life, I would definitely say don't look further. Get back to the person that referred you. We have an amazing community overall, but our Women of Wealth group is just by far the most amazing and humble group that I've ever been a part of. I mean, I can say every single day, I mean, so many ladies are on here and we're just supporting each other. And if, a lot of times when you try to do a home business, you don't have the support of your spouse in the beginning or of your family. But the wonderful thing is that you're definitely going to get that support from us, which in turn, we're going to help you achieve those goals necessary to be able to come in with extra income, to provide for your family. And once you can achieve that, then I would say and would like to think that then at that point, your family and your husband would obviously, you would think that they would then support you at that point. And I mean, really, it's a no-brainer. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing else like it out there. And I really feel that if you were brought to this presentation tonight, it's because you were meant to be here. You're a true leader. Despite what anybody says or despite what you think, every single one of you watching this is a leader. And, we just want you to join us and just, be a part of this great movement that we have going on.
Amen. One thing I'll ask you is, how is your 2017 financially? Do you want your 2018 to be different? Do you have the vehicle that's going to get you there? What you saw tonight, if it piqued your interest, take a very strong look at what you're looking at for 2018. This can be your blueprint. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, Michelle, for having me. And thank you all. Back to you,
awesome. Guys, when you get involved with us, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You got a massive group of leaders here, and we're all here to help you. So everybody get back with the person that got you on this webinar. Thank them, and let's get going. Go all in. Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Great job, Michelle. Great job, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And